Hi, my name is Barry Crampton. Today I'm going to show you around our Audi A3, then I'll take you for a ride in it, but first I'll tell you a little bit more about it. It's a 1.4 TFSI S-Line Sportback, that's a 5-door, 2011 on a 61 plate, has done 76,219 miles. Fuel economy, urban 38.7 miles per gallon, extra-urban 57.6 miles per gallon, and combined is 48.7 miles per gallon. Has a 0 to 60 time of 9.6 seconds and a top speed of 126 miles per hour out of a 4-cylinder 123 brake horsepower 16 valve engine. Big Audi grille, the nice sporty front spoiler there. Multi-spoke alloy wheels, the S-Line badges on the side, colour-coded door mirrors, colour-coded... Shut up! Yes! Flipping sheep, always have to get the last word in. Colour-coded side mouldings, protect your doors when you're opening into, or more importantly, other people when they open their doors into yours on the car park. Colour-coded door handles, black window surrounds, integrated tailgate spoiler, electric boot release, rear wash wipe. It's got quite a big boot. The rear seats are split folding 60/40, and then you've got this other thing on here. I'm not quite sure what that's for, but anyway, it's there. So hard load cover, bit of a dip into the boot there, so it's quite deceptive. There is plenty of room in there, as you can see, all that stuff in there. I cracked my head on the top here when I got in the first time. That's why I was getting in there very gingerly this time. So it's kind of it's part leather in the centre, and on the sides, kind of the hard wearing bits on the side where you just saw me get in and scuff across the seat. Again, leather here, contrast stitching. Just got to put the rear headrests up if you're an adult. And the sheep heckling me today, they're killers. They've been circling round me. The backs of the seats are kind of hollowed out to give you more leg room. I've got my seat forward. It's not bad for room in the back, to be fair. Once I'm in, I've got headroom. It's just getting under here, but you know, mostly you'd be okay. The brushed aluminium trims on the centre console, around the dash, well, more like around the glove box, and the door cards, and the air vents. Looks pretty good, I've got to say. Rear mats, it has belonged to a lady, one lady owner. The driver's mat has got the usual stiletto heel hole in it, but the carpet underneath is fine. So bearing in mind the car's 10 years old, it's certainly nice enough. I'll just take you for a ride in it. Okay, there's the Audi key. Nice flip out thing. Feels like a proper key, proper ignition. Foot on the clutch, start the car. Good level of specification in the S-Line. Height and reach adjustable multifunction steering wheel there. We've got height adjustable seat, although that's all the way down. But there we go, height adjustable, and backrest here. We have got a front central armrest here, but unfortunately I have nowhere else to put a big Bertha here, so let's just jam it like that so it doesn't rattle. The service history. Here we go. 17th of the 9th 2014 at 25,376 miles, Audi Manchester. 15th of the 9th 2016, 50,657 miles, Ladbroke MOT and Service Station. 27th of the 10th 2018, 62,051 miles, AC Motors. 21st of the 10th 2020, 72,653 miles, AC Motors again, and it's done 76,219 miles, so doesn't really need servicing, but we will give it a check over, sorted, hopefully. So I've got my armrest, and so long as my travel mug doesn't leak, job's a good one. So these are my favourite small cars. I prefer these over the small Mercedes and the small BMWs. They're nice, they're well built, they feel like you're driving a bigger car. There's 21 plate Range Rover there. I think I might need to just go a bit further back. That's it, that's better. So yeah, my favourite car, a smaller car anyway, the A1 and the A3. Nice little hatchback, or the Sportback with the 5 doors. Nice and solid. Don't get too many problems with them, and easy enough to service, look good. I just don't get that lady. There's all these beautiful fields, there's a fell up there, and she walks down the road every day. There you go. Wouldn't do for us all to be the same. Nice gearbox, instrumentation. This is a bit like German cars of old. Everything's got a function, and nothing too fancy. So say we've got electric door mirrors. They both work like so. Multifunction steering wheel. Got voice control on here, although I don't know what for. Volume control, change channels there. You've got rev counter on the left, coolant temperature, fuel gauge, speedo. In your speedo you've got your mileometer, your odometer. Then in the centre, your information display telling me it's 12.5 degrees out at the moment, which isn't bad, 8:30 in the morning, and how long I've been travelling, how many miles I've done, average fuel consumption or fuel economy, average speed, instantaneous miles per gallon. I'm not, that's a bit useless. It's a manual car and it's telling me what gear I'm in. Fair enough. I've got such a bad memory I can't remember. Ashtray at the front, or somewhere to keep your coins. Radio CD. Now it doesn't have Bluetooth hands-free or audio streaming, but that's not a problem anymore. In the old days, well, not that old, just a couple of years ago, you'd end up buying a parent system and they'd have to take your radio out, put all the wiring at the back, and then a microphone up here, and then another control to answer the phone and so on. But we've a firm called Palaview sent me a couple of accessories. One is a tiny, just a lead, which plugs into your auxiliary and USB or a charger, and you pair it to your phone. It takes seconds to pair, and then you can play music through your stereo, and you can answer telephone calls or make telephone calls using Siri, of course. Nothing. You still can't touch your phone, and I'm pretty sure that's not my mobile phone I'm touching, by the way. It's a cable, but that's the thing that enables it. So as I say, don't let the fact it's not got Bluetooth hands-free put you off. That's 16 quid. And the other one, which you can skip tracks on your music, it's got a microphone built in, that's 49 quid. So that's a problem overcome these days for very little cost. A lot less than 3 points on your license and a 600 quid fine. And you can work everything, you know, just using Siri. So the CD radio there, your climate control here, and the climate control switches, they're the ones that were easy to use before they went onto the new system. There's a switch there, you turn your heat up and down. There's a fan switch, a plus and minus, and all you can get from muscle memory. You don't have to take your eyes off the road. As I say, before they went onto this silly system of pressing a button to get a display up and then turning another knob, just crazy to me. They got a little rattle here, but it's to do with my my cup, unfortunately. It's more a squeak than a rattle. A little petrol engine. If you don't want a diesel, or you don't do enough miles to warrant a diesel, and you're worried about DPF filters and things like that, then this is the thing. Say small 5-door, premium colour white these days. Nice and nippy, good fuel economy. I should have looked at the road tax before I came out, but I forgot. Nice light clutch. Good steering. That's just throwing me out with having my elbow up there. I'm used to having it further down, and I'm going to have to do something with this cup because it's messing with my mojo when I'm driving. As soon as I can pull up safely, I'm going to move it. Because it's an enjoyable car to drive, but I'm making hard work of it. Just put it in the boot. There we go, that's out of the way. And one of the other things that was making the noise, of course, was the cigarette lighter there. We just got in let the pheasant cross the road. There we go, that's a lot better. And I'm just right now, just comfortable. So if you're looking for a second car, this would be ideal. Be ideal for a first car if you live in a town or city. Just short journeys and so on, but the odd motorway, no problem at all. Brushed aluminium insets there in the gear tunnel, just the handles of the glove box, and then your insets on the door cards here. Your electric windows, the 4 electric windows are just here, along with the electric mirror switch. This is your global locking. Your headlights are down here by the side, and then here we've got the your 4 vents. The steering is very, very precise. Nice to drive. Another car really that makes you want to drive too fast. We've also got the S-line embossed leather, S-line on the steering wheel, S-line on the front wings, and also on the aluminium scuff plates as you're getting in the car. Proper handbrake. We can't off-run now. Wow. That's a stubborn one. Oh blimey, it's I've just remembered it's August, isn't it? The start of the shooting season, I think, very shortly. Is it the glorious 12th? Not so glorious for the pheasants though. Good driver who can see ahead, or can see ahead and actually takes notice. So there you go. I think I'll finish the test drive here. It is a what's the word I'm looking for? A functional car. Flipping sheep always have to get the last word in.